This is my process of what I learned when I tried to learn to paint in VR. In what you'll see right now is just a fast forward video of me painting in the background of actually making this process. So let's start with the question. That's easy. I never really thought art as overtly difficult or easy. I just believed it kind of required a mindset that I wasn't really particularly well honed in, probably. I just thought myself as a person who had ideas but wasn't really able to put them into a verbal plane, some way that people can see it, understand it. I'm not very good in communication when it comes to my own ideas. Recently, that's kind of come into question, so this painting thing is just kind of a test on my personal level of figuring out, can I really do what I wanted to do? So yeah, I learned to paint in VR in an app called Vermilion. At first, I think I was just probably overthinking it, trying to focus in on what Ross was saying on all the projects. Oh, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look anywhere close to what his painting looks like. Oh, this keeps overpainting, stuff like that. I was just overthinking the process in general. I kept trying to use Bob Ross's thing as like a full-on one-to-one tutorial, and then after a while, I just kind of went into it. Yeah, just kind of realized that it isn't one-to-one. It shouldn't be. That's what art is. It's personal representation. So after a while, I decided, hey, I'm going to try to switch layers. And I realized that you can't merge them. So a learning experience. That's another thing about artistry, learning. In the end, there's no such thing as a perfect piece in the first try. Though while I am happy with the final product, I can certainly see areas where I can definitely expand my knowledge of how the game works, how its painting works. But in the end, I'm pretty happy with how it went. After a while, gave up on trying to be a perfectionist. I just kind of went into a flow state, you know? I was still inputting what Bob Ross was saying. It just kind of came into me and I just listened, kind of maybe sometimes rewind the video, figure out if I missed something, then go back to work, lost track of time, listened and did. Learned that artistry is never a perfectionist type of system. It's never perfect. There's people that like it, there's people that think it's amazing, but there's no such thing as a perfect piece of artwork for an artist. There's always a certain way an artist does something. Every artist is different, and I just got to accept that. There was no way I could really perfectly do his style of paintwork one-to-one, but I mean, you could definitely tell what it is, and I have to admit, I'm very happy with the final product. Well, here it is, right here. It's pretty much front and center, and I'm quite happy with how the trees turned out, the mountains. Yeah, after I was in this constant mindset of trying to fix it, trying to make it look right, but in the end, I just have to work with it. I just have to be happy with it, because there's no such thing as being able to be perfect. So I had to let go of myself being a perfectionist when doing this project, and I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, that's what I learned in this project.